Hello everyone, this video, as the majority of my audience knows already, is not something new. This video I've already made multiple times, and there is a dedicated video on my channel addressing every controversy spoke in my name whilst going under the Nattie alias called Addressing My Past. But regardless of me having already responded to this, the reason why I need to make another video on this is because the YouTuber Acheeto got into a bit of a fight with my friend Jalen and decided to tie me into it, bringing back up these accusations that have been following me for nearly 5 years, claiming that I am some kind of groomer. Acheeto made a 3-part video series on my friend Jalen, but he figured that attacking just her wasn't enough, and one of his points against Jalen was that she has pedo ties. This is directly about me and these nearly 5-year-old allegations. This will be the very last time I speak on this situation because it is physically too taxing to continue this like a holiday tradition where I discussed almost 5-year-old allegations every year or so, as well as with people on Twitter almost daily. This situation is one of the main direct causes of me being administered into a mental health ward twice after I attempted overdoses, a few years into being labeled things I am not, and I'm still convinced that this situation will never truly go away, regardless of whatever I say or do. Only a few months ago, I was attacked in public over these videos being made on me, and ever since I came out as transgender, it has only amplified these claims and made everything a lot worse, due to the groomer rhetoric thrown towards trans people. I was investigated, I had every device seized from me, and the case was thrown out after 8 months. I have appeared on streams and podcasts as well, discussing these allegations and setting the record straight, yet I still get accused of ignoring or trying to avoid these allegations. Whenever a YouTuber like Acheeto brings these allegations up again, when I feel like it's all I've been talking about for years. There is no smoking gun, there is no concrete evidence, as Acheeto puts it.
Like concrete proof.
Because if there was, this investigation would have found something. I wouldn't still be here making videos, I wouldn't still have connections with the wider YouTube community, and I would not have been defended by Ruben Sim, the guy who exposed Mr. Obvious, Dr. O'Fatnik. People genuinely believe I have somehow finessed everybody, including the police. And I am now 22. This has been following me for basically coming up to a quarter of my life, and I'm pretty sure it will continue to follow me, regardless of the amount of responses I give out, regardless of whatever I do. It is a small minority, but this small minority is very, very vocal. And it's not just online anymore. So, regarding the allegations, there are 2 instances. These instances people would like to combine together though on purpose in order to try and demonize me as much as possible. When I was 18, there was a girl I was speaking to called Cinny. This girl was turning 17 in exactly 1 week, so I saw no problem with it, as most people wouldn't unless you are a permanent resident of Twitter. Where we both live in England, it would have been legal for us to have literally had sex, but us sexting, sending images, that's what initiated the investigation after I had stopped talking to this girl. This girl would cut herself in front of me on video calls to keep me speaking to her, as well as threaten suicide. She got angry when I eventually cut ties with her, and she went to anyone with any amount of followers who would listen, calling me a pedophile. This instance alone is not what's being brought up right now, but this instance is important to mention because it is being combined sometimes with the other situation to try and demonize me as much as possible. The instance currently being brought up is the section in this video of the girl called Craze, right next to the Cine situation. Regarding this other situation with this Craze person, I was in the group chat and somebody got added to it. This person was Craze. This group chat was one of the most degenerate things you could imagine, where we would just joke about literally anything you could think of. And I was hanging in these groups because I was a very edgy edgelord. It was very cringe. I have never ever once said that I was an angel in this situation with Craze, and I have always, every time, said that it was my fault for not checking who this person was that got added to the group chat. I have always said that I should have never trusted other people regarding something so important as checking the age of the person that was added to the group chat. But I also want to stress that it being somebody else's fault, in quotes, isn't an excuse, and I still should have checked. I have always said this. Some people still claim that I knew this person's age all along. The group chat continued as normal, except with someone obviously being too young to be there. After a while, the Snapchat of this girl was given to the group chat and we were told to add it. We were all in call, laughing, and I agreed, and followed along with saying very funny things, or at least it was at the time. In hindsight, it most definitely is not. And I was sending this stuff fully assuming that this person wasn't a fucking minor. I had no idea that this person would have been added to the group chat by these people. I didn't know. After everything was said and done though, we got to the point where discussion of this person's age came up. And this is after everything had already been said. Due to the nature of this group chat where jokes about mass tragedies would be made, 9/11, racism, as well as pedophilia jokes, I at this point didn't have any suspicions as to why people were jokingly guessing her age, saying 15, 16, 13, and there exists a screenshot of me saying I thought you were 14. This was my guess in the group chat, joking around with the other people, and this is the evidence used against me, which isn't very much, but this is basically what people have taken and ran with to 100% confirm that I knew this person's age. I did not. And I'm fully aware that basically there's not much else I can give other than that because it's been years. I can't go and get screenshots that don't exist. I can't show the rest of the people in the group chat also guessing ages. I wasn't sitting there taking screenshots like somebody else was. I didn't think I would need to. I can't prove that I thought it was a bit being set up as a joke, like how the group chat usually operates. This is a screenshot of me saying, I thought you were 14. This is not reflective of what I thought her age to be, as at no point did I ever know. I saw it as a bit being set up. 14 was one of the only available choices left, but when I said it, the group confirmed it, and quite a few of them left the call. A short while later, some of them rejoined with this girl and lowered her age to 12. I still have no idea as to how old this person actually was, as I only have these two answers to go off of, and I don't know if either of them are true. I am now 22. I have been hounded over this, with people being told that I am a danger to the community for nearly a quarter of my life, and I deserve to be left the fuck alone. I don't know how many more times I need to repeat myself. I don't know how many more streams or podcasts I need to appear on. I don't know how many more years this will be contributing to my suicidality, and I don't know how much worse this is going to get in terms of real life because it's no longer just limited to being online anymore, and I'm scared something else might happen in public. Anyone who has made videos defending me, I appreciate it more than you can know, and that's basically all I have to say. It's all I've ever said. It is the same story I've stuck to. There is nothing else I can say or do, and until next time guys, please leave me the fuck alone.